Hello everyone, people are so creative, aren't they? I have so many more prototype fan designs and redesigns to show you. Every design featured in this video is from the Kirbyster Plays Community tab. Thank you to everyone who has used that so far. As always, please do not take it personally if your design doesn't make it into a video. There are hundreds and hundreds of designs in that community tab, and more are added every day. Every submitted design is available to see on there at any time. Thank you also to the amazing Kirbyster Plays channel members. Become a member now to have your name at the start and the end of every video. Before we start, I was just wondering if you could help me out with a video idea I had. If you have any ideas for Poppy Playtime alternate universes or OCs, please comment them in the community tab. I would love to take a look through them in another video. I just really enjoy reading through other people's timelines, different series of events, different characters. So yeah, all of that stuff, put it right in the Kirbyster Plays community tab. I will take a look through all of that. Our first design is from Noob King. This is fantastic. It looks like some of it is paper and some of it is pipe cleaners. I love this, and I love the googly eye on the Poppy as well. Oh my god, okay, there's so much to look at here. I love when people make things in real life, because at the moment there is not an official prototype plush or an official prototype figure that has been released by Mob Entertainment. So when people step up and fill in that gap, like I remember last time we had someone that made a giant cardboard prototype, and that was brilliant. This is much the same. I love the face on this one. I love the eye as well. The eye, actually, the more you stare at it, it's actually quite scary. I love this, and I love, of course, the inclusion of pipe cleaners as well, which is not easy to do, so that's very good. I like the mix of cardboard as well, the different kinds of art styles. This is really cool, actually, and it's faithful and new, and that just adds to it. I really like this one. Like, I'm looking at the arms down here as well. You even put the Velcro on the huggy hand. That is just brilliant. And the mummy arm, that's not an easy thing to do, you know, with any amount of pipe cleaners. So really well done. But like, the highlight for me is that head. I'm surprised, like, structurally this is able to keep itself up. So, you know, it must have been made in a really interesting way. So yeah, really good stuff. If you're watching and you'd like to tell me about what the process of making this was like, please do, and I may include that in a future video, but I'm just really interested to know, you know, what it was like putting this together. Do you guys mind if I show you my prototype design? Yeah, go for it. I mean, yeah, do it. I mean, Bosgaff, we've seen one of your designs before. You know, you can, yeah, post it in, let's see it. Kulani, hello, I would like to show you all of my pipe cleaner figures that are like the prototype. Oh, interesting. These aren't really redesigns, they're just figures I made, and the last one is my prototype figure. I used whatever colours I had, so it's not the right colours on some spots. Well, I'll take a look through some of these. I love them. Okay, the reason why I like pipe cleaners is that firstly, they're easy to access in at least the US and the UK, so a lot of people are able to make things with them, and that's fantastic. And they also give things like a chaotic look. You know, if you want to have like a withered robotic design, or make wires, or, you know, even make something more robust and, you know, powerful and potentially strong looking, pipe cleaners can do all of that. So like, I'm looking through some of the designs that you've made. I love this one that's like red and black. It looks mysterious, it looks evil, and, you know, the length of what I can only assume are the legs on this make this really scary. Imagine this running after you. You know, it's really spooky, isn't it? This must be the prototype one. I noticed it from the hat right away. This is really good. You know, don't worry about not having the right colours. I love this because, you know, this is now your own. This is your own prototype OC. And this is really sick. I've never seen like this kind of glittery, tinsely pipe cleaner material before. Like, I've no doubt they've been a thing for a while. You know, the idea of like a fuzzy pipe cleaner isn't that unrealistic. I'd just never seen them before. So, you know, I like this. And again, like, I can make out the head, the body, the arms as well. And like the mix of different pieces, like the Mummy Longlegs arm as well, I can see here. Elements of Huggy. Yeah, really good. You know, people making real life things. I didn't expect this. You know, so many real things. That's so good. We have one from a member. Ellie, thank you. Hi Kirbyster Plays, remember me? Yes I do. And here's my brother's colossal redesign. And sorry for the last redesign, don't worry about that. I made another one because I spelled some words wrong, that's totally fine. So I made another one, but I hope that you and everyone likes it. And guys, please comment, I want to see what you guys think. Okay, yeah, no, well, listen, if you're watching, then please comment and let them know what you think. I love this. I love this personally because you know, it's different. Before the prototype was revealed officially, I loved looking at designs like this, because this one, you know, there are very few toys involved. It's very robotic, and I love that. The skull head is great, boxy representation, always love to see it. I like the catnap head. Why was there not a catnap head on the official design? I'll never understand that. You know, catnap, you know, say what you want about the character and the lore behind them, they had a special relationship with the prototype, which I don't think the official prototype design did justice. You know, this is the kind of thing that I'm after. You can see Dog Day up there. The poor guy's had half his body ripped off. I like what you've done with the arms and the torso bit as well. I'm a big fan of this one, and the hand as well. Not always easy to draw, and like you've managed to pull it off, so that's really good. And you have like the arms of Huggy and Kissy down there as well. Lots to love. Big fan of this one. Thank you again, Ellie, for being a fantastic channel member. This design is just fantastic. Maxim Roblox. Ooh. Oh, that is interesting. I immediately started looking at this because I thought it looked like an eye. Is it like a bolt or like a nail? Is this like a robotic part, or is this just an eye and a mouth beneath it? You know, either way, it's terrifying. I can kind of see eyes everywhere. This is really spooky. Okay, let's start at the head, because the head is fantastic. I love how like broken, and again, I keep going back to the word chaotic, but that's a word that a lot of people should use to describe the prototype, and I'm surprised more people don't. But like, you know, the way like the entire bottom of the mask has just been like torn away. I love that. I love how like one eye is looking one way and the other eye is just gone. That is so sick. I love all of like the different arms as well. The number of arms, the boxes. God, I can just imagine how big this is. Like, God, this is brilliant. This is really good, isn't it? I guess sick and twisted, and also sick as in good. You know, both of those definitions fit this, and that's fantastic. I like the thing coming out of the head. Mina D. Ooh. Now, this is an interesting one. God, I love the hand-drawn drawings so much, because this is exactly the kind of thing that I personally should be doing more of. Love how you've drawn the legs. Again, much like the hands, the legs are not always easy to get right. So, big well done on that one, because that's a definite hurdle. The chest as well. It's weirdly complex, isn't it? Like, I can see, is that Mummy Longlegs in there? And then again, giving catnap special significance. Sometimes that works. I think we should have gotten that officially. Fantastic. The arm. God, you've got a real talent, Mina. This is really good. And what made this design stick out to me is that, you know, the body area is like its own separate thing. Like the Jack-in-the-Box material, it extends far beyond what we saw in the official design or a lot of other fan designs. Like, it gains so much height just by being its own kind of body. Like, this kind of has two bodies in one. And also, like, I love how one of its arms is missing, and the head is kind of cute, actually. I do like that one. This is good. This is really good. Huggy Wuggy 1921. Is that, hold on. Huggy Wuggy experiment number. Huggy was experiment 1170. Okay, so I guess 1921 just means something. If you're watching this, let me know. Hello, my favourite YouTuber. Oh, well, thank you. Here is my prototype concept. I made this just for fun. I think the references are easy to figure out, so good night. Yes, we looked through something just like this before, but what I noticed the moment I laid eyes on this design is that this is the first ever prototype redesign that's drawn outside. You know, think about it. In no other prototype fan art or any kind of piece of work that I've seen has anyone drawn the prototype outside. And this is wild because all of Poppy Playtime, with like the exception of very, very quick sequences you could debate, all of it takes place in a building. All of it takes place inside a Playtime Co. So when I see people like this drawing the prototype outside, that is fantastic, because there's a world out there. You know, there's a whole world that the prototype could have escaped and explored whenever it wanted. Again, this just looks so Paper Mario. I like it, and I like how it's primarily boxy. I personally think perhaps maybe the official prototype could have been as well, as a way to bring them into the mainline games. You know, Boxy Boo still very much stuck in Project Playtime purgatory, as it were. I like this. This is really good. Also, just the trees, and like the dead trees, and just the grey background of like the night sky. Really good. It's very good. Hello, I got 5 more designs. Magnetur. For the first design, he can use the Pianosaurus head to mimic voices. Brilliant idea right off the bat. And he can put on any head like Huggy Wuggies, Mummies or Catnaps. I love the idea of the prototype being able to change his head. Good idea. This is really great so far. For the second image, he can use the canisters to release Catnap's gas or use the poppy gel to heal himself. The third design can use the TV to manipulate other toys and has Catnap's fur on the top of his iconic arms. The fourth design is basically like the third design, but he is infected because he was trying to make an experiment that can hunt down the player, but it has gone wrong and infected my prototype design. Even if the grammar isn't 100%, I'm reading out the posts 100% as they were written. The fifth image is what he created, and he could use the skull to infect anyone and anything. The fifth design can release Catnap / poppy gas out of Catnap's head and can use the machine under his ribs to crush or carry anything that is super heavy, and like the other designs he can mimic voices and he can use anyone's voice that's like across the world and can also mimic aliens' voices. Interesting idea. So the prototype just has like a database of anyone's voice that they can use, even the player. Oh, interesting. Like the original design, he is a jester, but doesn't have the outfit and only has the sleeves and the hat. He also uses Huggy, Mummy and Catnap's ability. Kirbyster Plays, please put this in part 21 or 22, it's in part 22, or any future parts, it's in part 22, and if you do, thank you, no problem, just put it in a video please. Also, one more bonus design. For the bonus, he can use Catnap's head to release any type of gas, and like the first prototype design, he can use any head and mimic their voice while wearing their head and use their abilities. Also, Huggy's fur is at the bottom. Also, the endoskeleton might be from FNAF Security Breach, I think it is. Also, I don't know why I keep adding bonuses, don't worry, say as much as you want to. Anyways, another bonus design for the final design. I don't think I even need to explain it because it's obvious what it does. I love these. I love this one, it's very, very dark, I'm a big fan of it. I like how the shadow kind of complements this one. You know how Huggy's head is just kind of in the background. This one is awesome, the Destroyer, that is so sick. The bow tie, Catnap gas, poppy gel, oh, that's good, and it's got doughy aspects as well. I'm a big fan of this. The rib cage is Mummy Longlegs' arms, never seen that before. What a good idea. What an absolutely brilliant idea, and you've got the heads there as well. I like the smiling mask as well, and just the grey colour scheme of this. It's so foreboding. Oh dear, look at that head. It's a weird head. My goodness. I can see the poppy gas at the back and the arms on this one. Again, it's like a hulking, hunched over design. That is really, really cool. Oh, now this is something different. Wow. This is the first design I've seen, not only in this video, but just for a long time, that isn't even remotely like the official prototype design. And that's great. I love that. That is so interesting. God, the mouth. That is such a big mouth. What is that in the mouth? There's something in there. Wow. It's like beaten up, it has scars and bruises. God, this is like weirdly organic. That is bizarre. I like this one. I like this one because it looks like it's from a Nintendo DS game. And that is so cool. I can see Mummy Longlegs' head there. Oh my god, Huggy is part of the hat? Oh, they're all part of the hat. Huggy, Mummy and Catnap. That is so interesting. If that's the size of Catnap's head compared to this design, this must be giant. Again, it's very dark, but I can make out the hand. Very good. Yeah, I see what you mean with this design. This is an endoskeleton's head. Yeah, that's from Five Nights at Freddy's. You put Daddy Longlegs in it again. A new original idea. I can't remember seeing Daddy Longlegs in a design before. Catnap again with a poppy gas, and it has a VCR. Great. Brilliant. I wonder what it would play on it. I wonder if that's like where the voices come out from. You know, from there. I like the art style of this one. Again, please let me know which program you used to actually put these together. Very interesting. Another very Afton head. Very, very good. The body on this one is nice, quite beaten up. The Catnap head right at the front and the two arms on either side. It's good, it gives the impression again that the prototype has two bodies. That's very cool. Cameleius Caesar. I made another prototype redesign that is essentially a combination of Isaac's concept and the official design with some extra elements like rockets between his legs so he can swing around with his grab packs without ripping himself in half, and also levitate. fantastic idea. Original, I haven't seen that anywhere else. I'd also like to add that all the parts are alive, even though their eyes don't glow, and Dog Day's head is on the back of his box. Interesting, so there are multiple like consciences in this one. His neck can extend but not infinitely, and he's immune to his red smoke obviously, because he was made in a way that couldn't allow him to breathe. Okay, brilliant. Speaking of the smoke, I plan on making a nightmare hallucination version of him. A nightmare prototype. Make it, please. And anyone watching, make your own nightmare prototype design. That would be fantastic. If you're watching this far, comment hashtag nightmare prototype. This is wild. This is brilliant. Look at this. And all of these pieces are alive. Wow. I like the boxy at the top, the mask, Pianosaurus, Huggy Kissy. I can't remember where that Huggy render is from, so that's quite interesting. All of like the different bodies and the Huggies and everything at the bottom there. Doughy as well. You got the smiling critters as well. Let me know which program you used to make this. I like how you have Yarnaby and the Doctor as well. Does this mean like the Doctor is alive as well? That's interesting. I like the skulls as well, and like the syringe, the arms as well are like weirdly like spindly and lanky. That's interesting. Ooh, we have a poppy background as well. That's interesting. I might actually set that as my phone wallpaper. That's very cool. I like this one as well. God, it's like a... God, that's scary. It's like a silhouette. But some of the things are still like lighting up. That's interesting. Very, very cool. Demons. This is my prototype. It was very easy to make. Well, I hope you like it. I do. This is going in the thumbnail. Poor Bunzo. His head. It's been impaled. I love the art style on this one. Please like make a comic or a graphic novel with this art style. Big fan. Big fan. The arm, the hand. It's like, you know, the way the fingers are drawn. I can't explain it, but like, you know, it just works. With the prototype, it just works. Very, very good stuff. And those are all of the designs that I'm going to go through today. Thank you to everyone who contributed. Leave a comment if your design was included in the video. If your design wasn't included, maybe next time, please don't take it personally. Thank you also to the amazing Kirbyster Plays channel members. You are fantastic, you are brilliant. Consider getting a Kirbyster channel membership if you would like your name at the start and the end of every video. Remember what I said, if you have any Poppy Playtime original characters or alternative universes, please put them in the Kirbyster Plays Community tab. I will see them, I will look through them, and yeah, we'll have a fun time. So thank you very much for watching. I'm Kirbyster Plays, bye.